Hey everyone, welcome to our very first Suriwow Reacts. Yes, this is our very first reaction video to an amazing game, and let's go ahead and not waste any time and jump right into it. And so today we're reacting to a game that just came out called Kena Bridge of Spirits. And so I saw this game back at E3 not too long ago, and when I saw it revealed, the trailer revealed, the game revealed, I was blown away. I was like, I must have this game. And you can see it right to the next of us as we're reviewing this, as we're reacting to it. You're gonna see gameplay the exact whole time. And so when I saw it, I didn't just think that this game looked beautiful. I also thought that the combat, the gameplay looked amazing. Something that was right up my alley, something that I enjoy playing. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Zelda, a little bit of Souls-like. It reminded me of a lot of different games. The world looked open world, even though we're gonna find out in a little bit that it's not quite open world. But this game again is called Kena Bridge of Spirits, and it is produced by a company called Ember Lab. And so this is available for the PC on the Epic Game Store, and it's also available for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. And so here's the great thing. You're gonna see this review at the end. We're gonna say yay or nay. That's how these reaction videos are gonna be, because we're not just gonna react to videos and do reviews of games that we just like. We're gonna do all kinds of games. And we'll let you know at the end of this video if we think that it's worth picking up. The great thing is though, this is not a AAA studio. And AAA studio, I mean like your Call of Duties, your Battlefields, your Fortnite, things like that. Those are AAA studios. This is not a AAA studio. This is a game developed by a small studio of only 14 people. Yes, I said that right. 14 people developed this game. And the thing is, it comes with a AA price, and that is only $40. It doesn't come with that AAA price tag of 60 or 70. It is only a $40 game. And let me tell you, I think it's worth the $40. And you can see some of the cinematics that's happening right now next to me as we're talking. That's the thing, is that this game studio that developed it, you can tell that they have roots in animation, that they love video, they love animation, and you can see it because it is all throughout this game, and it is like butter smooth transitions to it. And so the thing is that this studio, Ember Labs, actually started off not too long ago creating a fan fiction film based off the game of Zelda Majora's Mask. And they thought the next logical step, because they love those type of games, they made a fan film about Zelda to make their very own game, and that is what we get with Kena Bridge of Spirits. So this is an action adventure game set in a third-person perspective. It's pretty awesome. You play and control Kena, a young girl with abilities that are pretty amazing. She has a staff that she has. Another thing that she can do this like bubble of light that protects her against attacks of enemies. So with her staff, she can also do heavy attacks and light attacks, and that's what kind of reminds me about like a Souls-like game, or even maybe like a Souls-like game. You have those abilities for like a medium attack and a heavy attack, and we see that in other types of games too. And so the great thing is, as she's exploring this world, she comes across these creatures called rot. Yes, these little creatures called rot, and I still think, I don't know, I haven't finished the game yet. We're gonna get there, and maybe we find out why they're called rot. But you see, the thing is, they are these cute little creatures that you'll see come up on the screen in just a little bit as the video continues to play of the game footage that we recorded of us playing. And so there's these little characters that you find throughout the game, and it reminds me kind of like Pikmin. And so in the game Pikmin, you control these characters to go around and do things, and they can move objects, pick up objects. And right now, look at this. Look how beautiful this looks as we pause real quick to talk about it. It's actually that way. Look how beautiful it looks. The sun coming through this cavern. It looks amazing, and she's about to go out into the world right here, and it just looks beautiful. And she's actually about to encounter her very first rot up here in a second. And so the rot, you find them and they end up helping you. And so when we first started playing, we found, I think, 5, and then it was 10, and then it was 15. And you can actually use them to help manipulate the world. If you have a ledge that you can't climb up on, you can use them to move a boulder that's nearby and put it in place. And now you can get up on that ledge you couldn't get before. But there's also sections of the world that have like this overgrowth of like nasty looking like poisonous plants or something like that. You can tell it's not good, right? It's not the good stuff. And you can use these creatures to help cleanse that area. And the cool thing is when they do that, when they defeat like that nasty like overgrowth of this nasty like vine and these plants that aren't good, the world like turns green again. And so it is pretty awesome. And the great thing is, and we can see another one of these awesome cutscenes. I know I'm looking the opposite direction, but one of these awesome. And so the story is that first that you follow these two young kids that are running through the forest. They find you. They don't know who you are. You don't know who they are. And you end up finding out that you need to help them find their brother that is lost out in the woods. And so the world is not an open world map like I was hoping. But that doesn't really mean a bad thing, because it ends up being kind of semi-open. You traverse the world, you go from section to section, you unlock new areas. Some of these areas you can come back to later in the game as you progress and get new abilities. The cool thing is your staff will eventually turn into a bow, like a bow and arrow. That's pretty awesome, right? And so you progress through the game, and the cool thing, like you can see another cutscene with these amazing characters. And a cool thing is with the rot, there's something really cool that you can do. You can find loot in the world, right? Loot's awesome, right? We all love loot in games, right? We like loot. And so you can eventually find different types of hats that you could put on the rot characters. And it is amazing. They can wear all these different kind of cool hats. I think right now I got a bowl, like a bowl that you could put on your head, a mushroom that can go on their head, and a bow. And there's probably going to be tons of things that you can unlock to put on these characters. And see, each rock can have a different hat that you can tell, like, that's all right, that's Dave, that's Susie, that's Billy, because they're wearing the different hats, right? And so it's pretty awesome. And so there's two more things I want to get to. And there's a rock character right there that we're seeing on the screen. They're cool creatures. They actually make plushies that you can buy too of this character. And so the thing is that this game is probably one of the most beautiful games I have played in a long time. And I'm so impressed that 14 people in a small studio was able to design and develop this game, because it is sometimes with small developers, you have great gameplay, but the graphics may not look so great, or the graphics look great, but the gameplay may not be so great. They have nailed every aspect of this game: storytelling, gameplay, visuals. It all works together in this game. And one more thing that is amazing in this game too, the last thing, is the music, everyone. The score to this game is phenomenal. It has blown me away. When I stream video games, I usually like to have music playing in the background like you hear right now, because the game usually doesn't have good audio, or it's not the audio that I'm interested in, right? The score. This one right here, Kenna, I have not played a single Spotify track while playing this game, while streaming this game, because the score is that good. It is amazing. It's probably one of the best scores I have heard in a long time in a video game. And so it is awesome. So let's get to some of the combat and stuff like that too before we wrap up this reaction video to this game. And you can see right now she's exploring the world, how lush the world looks. It's pretty awesome. It is an action adventure game set in third person again. And so you do come across enemies in the world that you have to fight. And so there's a couple different enemies. There's the actual physical enemies that you have to fight with your staff and with your rot. And then some of the other enemies are kind of like the plant life that has taken over sections of the world that you have to defeat. And so these creatures will pop up. And again, you have a medium attack, a heavy attack. Eventually you get your bow, and it's pretty awesome. And so you don't just fight those creatures. Sometimes they come in waves. Sometimes they're the little guys, and then they come the big guys you got to fight, right? Maybe sometimes you come across a treasure chest that has loot in it, and it triggers a boss battle, and you have to defeat those enemies before you can get the loot. And then they have the bosses in the world. You do get to fight bosses, and that's what reminds me of a Souls-like game. They have the big health meter at the top, and as you're fighting them, you're just ticking the health down, 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 down. And so far, this game has been amazing. I have loved it. I have fallen in love with this game. I want to play it all the time. And so right now, from what we understand, it's about 9 to 12 hours of gameplay, depending on how fast you go through a game. If you like to explore every single inch of the game, you like to find every secret in the game, it may take you 12 to 14 hours to finish the game. But if you're someone that just wants to run through it and finish it and be like, I did it, I'm done with it, it may take you 9 to 10 hours to finish this game. And so long story short, as you're seeing the gameplay right here on the right hand, I just found another little rock character. And again, you end up, I don't know how many you end up with it by the end of the game, but right now in my gameplay, we have 15 of these little cool creatures wearing their own little hats, helping us fight. And so we are just loving this game. And I said at the end of this, we were going to let you know if we approved of it, if we thought it was worth buying. Guess what? It is a big thumbs up from us here, from Suriwow, from our YouTube channel. We approve of it. Again, it's $40. That is cheap, guys. That is cheap for what you get in this game. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. I encourage you to go buy it on the Epic Store for the PC, or for PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4, you can get it from the PlayStation Store. And so again, guys, this was Suriwow Reacts to Kenya, Bridge of Spirits. I think it's a phenomenal game, guys. I think you should get it. You should play it, or at least watch someone play it. And speaking of watching someone play a video game, we do stream to Twitch, and we did stream this game to Twitch, and we're going to continue to stream to Twitch until we finish it. And you can go follow us at twitch.tv/Suri_wow. We're working on that. We're going to get the underscore out in about 6 months, but Suri_wow. So that's SURI_WOW. And you can go hit us a follow over there and follow us. But you're watching it right now on YouTube, where we're going to be putting up the gameplays on here too as recordings. We're going to be putting up more reactions. We got shorts going out all the time. We play Fortnite on here live. We do stream live to YouTube also. So do us a favor. Turn that red subscription button to gray. That means you have subscribed to the channel. It is free. Hit that bell notification. Hit a thumbs up on this video and let your friends know about our channel as we grow here on YouTube and on Twitch. Again, this was Suriwow Reacts to Kenya, Bridge of Spirits, and we will see you on our next reaction video.